Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Testing, testing, testing. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ooh. What's up, Swamp? How you doing, pal? How you been, man? Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. There's the best chance, there's a bit of bait. Send it back to bait, the bait's not. get it, come and get it, come and get it. So what's new with you, Swamp? How you been doing? It's been a while. What you eating, Glenn? Are you still doing eBay and stuff like that, Glenn? Oh, okay. Nice. You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with breakfast stuff, man. It's hard to it's hard to fuck that up, you know what I mean? Okay. Still doing eBay, still doing Poshmark. Awesome, man. How's that going for you? Is it going good for you? To remember, sometimes to forget. But the captain is bringing me my wine. That pirate here since 1969. I'm never far away. Till California, holy peace. Benefit. Oh, okay. That's cool. There's all kinds of ways to do eBay, I suppose. I've sold a handful of bike parts over the years. Not much lately, but like several years ago, I'd say probably like before 2020, I was selling a handful of stuff here and there. So that was cool. So I was before. Receive. Never leave. Yeah, that's Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior Hulk WrestleMania. Yes, sir. No, I'm not really doing the cooking thing right now. I'm doing full time doing the eBay thing. I'm doing video production for a couple of wrestling companies. I interview stuff for interview pro wrestlers. I have a second channel that I've been working on and doing interviews with pro wrestlers and stuff. So I stay pretty busy, but it's something that I thought about, like maybe picking up a part-time job and stuff like that. If I can find a place that'll do a part-time instead of full-time. Most of the restaurants that I see, they're doing full-time stuff. And if I could, if a place that potentially do, oh yeah, I mean, he was a pretty smart dude. He followed politics a lot, well read and stuff like that. He's kind of an asshole at, kind of for the most part, but like he did give lectures and shit like that quite a bit. back in the day before he passed away. Coming back doing live streams is something I thought about doing too. You know, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, honestly, I don't know. I can't think of that. I don't know, man. That one stumped me. You got me stumped, Swamp. You got me stumped. Hmm. Do you know what ZZ Top song potentially? Hmm. Hmm. You know, I don't know, Glenn. I don't know. That I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of it. It's right here. I just can't think of it. Yeah, man. It's yeah. I don't know, man. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. I can't think of it though. Let me see. Let me see if I can look it up. Sharp dressed man pro. Jimmy Garvin. Freebirds. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. The song Sharp Dressed Man was also used in music videos for the Fabulous Ones, a wrestling team that included Jerry Lane and Jerry Kern. The videos were shot to the song and Billy Squires' Everybody Wants You. The Fabulous Ones were nicknamed Fargo's Fabulous Ones after the fabulous Jackie Fargo endorsed them. Hmm. Yeah, I believe Junkyard Dog was a Southern guy. I think that's actually where he grew up potentially. I could be wrong. No, he was Wadesboro. He was born in Wadesboro, North Carolina. But I believe, yeah, there was I can't remember the name of the company, but there was a company down in that area that ran in a loop down there. I don't remember who it was though. It was back in the territory days. Mid South, yeah. Was that NWA Mid South? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mid South did, yeah. Yeah, he wrestled in Mid South from 79 to 84. That was the company that Cowboy Bill Watts booked. Yeah. There's a company that runs down in Tennessee now called I believe it's I think it's Mid South. I think there's a Mid South NWA Mid South maybe. Mid South. It's in Tennessee. Pro Wrestling Mid South. That's what it is. Those things would have been cool to go to back in the day. All right, brother. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Let me roll in. Let me roll in. Mm. Doo-doo. Da, 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 da. Mm-mm-mm. Folly. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm. Oh, shit, Taki mushrooms. I don't want to trim my beard. I don't. I like it. I'm sitting here. I don't know if you're still watching, but I got your text message. But I'm sitting here listing on eBay while I sit here. I was hoping people would pop in, but people haven't been popping in yet. So it is what it is. I'll sit here and listen to music in my headphones while I sit here and list silly stuff on eBay. Welcome to the human race. Do 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 do. How's everybody doing? Is anybody here watching anymore? Comment in the comment section. Comment in the live feed chat. Is anybody here? Yo, what's up? Who's ever sitting in the chat that just came in? Hello, hello, hello. Talk to me so I can talk to you. If you are interested in talking. Other than that, we are going to sit here and you're just going to watch me do nothing. It's quite interesting. I know, riveting content here. Stellar Bricks. I don't know who Stellar Bricks is. Stellar Bricks isn't my dad. Who's Stellar Bricks? I have no clue who that is. Dibby-da-doo. Dibby-da-doo. I had to go get milk, but I'm back. Ah, okay. Is this Wesley? Is it Wesley? That's Stellar Bricks? I'm not sure if that's who it is, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Is it somebody in the group chat? Is that who it is? Grab some foil and take cover. Is it Pat D's? What made you buy foil from Pat D's? Like what kind of foil? You talking like aluminum foil type stuff? I haven't seen Phil lately. I heard Phil's a loser. I can't ever get a word in edgewise in the group chat because Phil has 47 cameras up, and for some reason there's audio playing through all of them. So I'm just gonna come in here and sit by myself. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? Poor, poor man's security system. I bet you. I bet you. I guess. I mean, I don't know. You'd think. You think if he has 47 cameras posted up in the thing, he'd be able to have a little bit better security system than a private group chat. No, I don't think he's got dementia. He's not Biden. I don't think he's got dementia. You know, like it would make much more sense if the group chat was recorded, recording the whole time. but like it doesn't record 24/7. So like it's not much of a security system. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that one. That last comment right there. No, 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 no. I'm trying to be a good YouTube kid. I'm trying to be a good YouTube kid. No vulgar, no bad stuff that can get me in trouble. It's not fun sitting behind shadow bans and blocks and cancellations, bro. Exactly. If he had anything, it would already be stolen because I'd be over there quicker than shit. I've seen everything he's got in his house because he's got 47 cameras up. I'd be like, yo, like I wouldn't even tell him I'm coming. I would just come over. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna wait for him to leave, and I'm gonna go over there. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. Yeah, that's just horrible. I don't know why anybody would do that. That's like to me, that's a travesty of justice right there. I don't know why anybody would like that. I just sold a wrestling thing today for like 40 something dollars, which is cool to me. You know, like hell, I need $47. You know. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Nutcracker. That was a great play. You know, if Phil wants to if Phil wants to get down with the Nutcracker, that's cool. You know, that's cool with me if he wants to get down with the Nutcracker. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's 2024. How much stuff have you listed today? And so far and day, get away. And I ran so far away, couldn't get away. 346 items today. Lies. Lies, bro. That's lies. Why are you fibbing, bro? There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that. You might be sitting, you might be lying. I don't know. I don't have a video camera pointed on you. Everything's okay. Yes, that's a booger. It is. I'm leaving it there just for you. You've known me for how long? I've had my nose pierced for like a decade or more. How long have you known me? Oh, I know they're showing. Real men don't care about gray hair. Real men don't care about gray hair, bro. I've had gray hair for a long time, bro. Like I was starting to get gray hair in like my 30s, bro. In my early 30s. Nothing new, bro. Nothing new. Just more. Just more. More and more and more every day. It's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. You're going to get gray hair too, man. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to take Barry's gig. I'm going to be the wrestling Santa Claus, and I'm going to body slam people if they don't say what they want for Christmas. Hello, boys and girls. What do you want for Christmas? You don't know? Body slam. Yeah. That's the way it's got to go, man. I think more people in life need to be body slammed. More people need to be body slammed, bro. I think if more people got body slammed, it would help society. People wouldn't be so arrogant all the time. You know? Dun, 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 dun. chair match? But what is the purpose of the chair match? That's the question. What's the purpose of it? In order to have a chair match, you have to have some type of feud with somebody. It's not just some random match of like, here's a chair, here's Wes, here's Jaysin. We've got to have a feud, a long-standing feud with each other. That's why I say body slam. Body slam's a simple move. It's easy for anybody to do. Finishing move. I had a head kick. Buzzsaw kick. The buzzsaw kick. That was one of the main ones. No. Never been a sumo wrestler. Not at all. Been flipping goods. What's going on?
It was for the junior heavyweight title. And, you know, they're kind of being gypped out of their money, in my opinion. You know what? Even if it wasn't because of the title, it'd be because one of the competitors just walked out with no penalty. Whoa! German suplex. Ace Hawkins landed right on his head.
Mistaken identity, apparently. Maybe it's just because he's saying that I'm fat. Do you think everybody that's fat does sumo? Is that what it is? What's a candy mouth? Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild. That seems a little weird, doesn't it, Wes? Why do you want to sumo me? Stellar Bricks. What's the purpose of you wanting to sumo me? Are you going to be videotaping it, Stellar Bricks? You'll take me down? I don't know. Maybe. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Down. Ah, so you want to be in the sumo match. So it's a sumo match between Stellar Bricks, Ben Flipping Goods, and Jaysin Static. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're wanting? You're wanting a sumo match, a three-way sumo match, right? Okay. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot more sense. Ah, okay. Nope, just an innocent. Okay, so you said that you're in the video. You're in the video, but you're not in the sumo match. Is that what you're trying to say? Well, why would you be in that video if you're just watching? I'm confused here. The story is not adding up, my friend. So you're the cameraman. Well, you're not making any sense. And in today's day and age, 1 plus 3 does equal 8. Get with the times. It's 2024, bro. That's the way it goes, bro. 1 plus 3 equals 8. Every day of the year. I don't make the rules. That's just the rules. That's just the rules. Stellar is a luchador named Taco Nacho. Hey, that could be it. He could be. He could be. You never know. That's what I've heard around the locker room too. What a gimmick. I mean, some people say that Taco Nacho was one of the best in the history of professional wrestling. And it was just a shame. It was a shame that he got hurt by that no good, dirty, racist Hulk Hogan. It's just a shame. And Hulk Hogan took his gimmick and ran with it, and he became Hulkamania. See, it originally was Taco Mania. You know? The more you know, right? The more you know. Amazing gimmick, amazing worker, amazing guy, sweetheart of a guy. Oh, yeah. The Salsa Buster was the most devastating. The Salsa Buster was the most devastating leg drop in the history of leg drops. Like I've never seen something so wild and crazy in my entire life. It was amazing. But like I said, that that no good dirty Hulk Hogan took it from him. What you gonna dip, brother? What you gonna dip? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Taco Nacho was a sweetheart of a guy. Very nice. Very wonderful man. He used to help puppies cross the street. He would pick up old ladies and carry them across the street just so they wouldn't have to walk. I once heard that Taco Nacho stopped a marauding band of Chihuahuas from humping the legs of old men. And he was the savior of the village. Now, I don't know where these rumors came from, but that's just what I heard. I mean, and anybody who's willing to do that, like, wow, sweetheart of a guy. The Cacablacca? The Cacablacca? What's the premise behind that? What's the premise behind it? I don't get it. Is it a toss? Is it a slam? Is it a punch? Is it a kick? Is it a submission? How do we get into this move? Can I do the move on anybody? Or just on guys? Can I do it on big guys, small guys, little guys? Funny thing is like there's a guy on the indie wrestling scene. His name is Cockrocker, which is kind of interesting. Do you want to wrestle the Cockrocker? He has the move called the Cockablocker. There's a legit wrestler named Cockrocker. See? Cockrocker. That's he wrestled one of my guys. Yep. Good worker. Good worker. Interesting name, but good worker. That's cool. And got to run for dinner. You gonna be on the hangout? I don't know. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Send me your DM me your eBay. I'm actually scanning cards right now. I'm listing and scanning cards. Just send me the link. It's easier. Just DM me the link. It's easier. Instead of me having to try to find it. No, I got a regular printer / scanner. I don't have one of the things that you got. It would be nice, but because I could probably scan more, but at a time. It works though, it works. You know, it works, but it's a little slower than what I would like, but I can sit here and list what I have and then, you know, scan as I go, scan as I do stuff. You know, so I'm pretty much staying busy, I guess you could say. I guess that's really all that matters, you know. I can definitely list more. I can definitely list more. I think that's probably one of my big problems is I think I could list more. You know, I think I really could. I probably could. Got you, Wes. Got you. Running for burritos, huh? Hmm. Burritos would be nice. Burritos would be nice. We could all list more, but this trick is fucking awesome. Got you. You know, I think it's just a matter of like, I mean, whether you're using that trick or whatever other trick. I mean, there's dozens of tricks that you can do, but like the gist of it is like just get down to listing. You know what I mean? Like that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but like that's my opinion of the whole thing. Like probably it's a little bit. You got to have some good stuff in there too. I think you got to have a good mix of Bible stuff and not Bible stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, there's all kinds of tricks. I guess there's all, like seeing all kinds of guys and people talk about all the different types of shit that can be done. Like people have different philosophies about what works. Some like that with like wrestling. Like people have their opinions on what what works in wrestling, but like the reality of it, when the reality of it comes down, is like there's a lot of different ways to do it. You know what I mean? And I think that could be the same. I think the same thing can be said for reselling. The same thing can be said for YouTube. What works for me might not work for you. And I think that's what a lot of people get hung up on. I could be wrong, and I'll admit if I'm wrong, but right, that's life. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just finding your sweet spot in what works for you and whatever it is that you're doing. Whether it be YouTubing, reselling, wrestling, or hell, anything in life. Find that sweet spot that works for you and is able to do the most. You're able to do the most and get the best and get rewarded the most out of it. But something I don't like to do this. Is one of the reasons why I stopped the podcast way back. That's why I stopped live streaming so long ago. Like when I was doing all the live streams and podcasting and stuff like that, is that I got burnt out on what it was. It wasn't coming up to what my expectations were. You know what I mean? And it felt like I was just getting on there doing it to do it. And it wasn't nothing about like spinning my wheels or anything like that. Like it was just I ended up not liking the way it was. I wanted more, but I couldn't get to that point. And it wasn't even like in the realm of like it wasn't even in the realm of like views or subs or anything like that. It was just the fact that like what I wanted with it is like I would love to have an in-person podcast. That's why I fuck so heavy with the interview stuff that I do for Fight Club Wrestling Academy, here on YouTube. That's why I fuck with that so heavy. That's exactly what I wanted, but strictly solely based on pro wrestling. I would like to do an interview series. I'd like to do a podcast where I do long form. You know what I mean? In-person stuff. But to be able to do something like that, you got to have a studio. You got to have, equipment. You got to have I can't be sitting here running the entire audio board and shit like that, flipping cameras, changing cameras back and forth and shit like that. So like, the standard wasn't there of what I wanted. And I think that's what a lot of people get caught up in they're not meeting their own standards. Hell, like I know I'm not meeting my standards right now. I could definitely do more. But I also don't like making excuses. I try not to. I mean, it's inevitable. Excuses are inevitable. Eventually something's going to come up where you're going to have an excuse for something that happened. But like you said, that's life sometimes. It's not what I like, it's just what happens sometimes. what is your guys' feeling on shit like that? Whether it be YouTube, reselling, or anything like that. There's a couple of people in here watching. I don't know who it is, or I don't even know if the people are still here. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. Okay, I got you. Question: What do you feel is best for you? What have you? What do you feel has been working for you in whatever it is that you're doing? Life is hard. We always want better, but the grind of getting to the next step makes us appreciate things we can achieve them. Right. I agree with that. Do you feel do you feel at times that you don't do enough? And if so, how do you rectify that within your own mind? Mostly running kids around, dad, Uber, lately trying to get them ahead in life slows me down from getting where I need to be. Does that at times does that at times fuck you up a little bit and you get in your head a little bit about it? And what happens when you do get in your head about things? Honestly, it puts me in a funk, like depressed state. But lately, been busting my ass with the time I have. Took my eBay from 4,500 listings to 7K plus. Now, how long of a time period over that have you gotten into? From the 4,500 listings to 7K plus. How long has that taken you? I get angry, short-tempered sometimes, shut down, yo, to be honest, but being in your hangout house, that's good, man. That's good. Like, man, years ago when I was doing all these live streams and shit like that, like I was in a funky place, you know what I mean? I felt like I was in a funky place. And oh wow, okay. Have you seen your view your your analytics in your eBay store go up since then? But like back in the day when I was doing all the live streams and shit like that, I got to the point where like I was hating what I was doing. Like, you know, like all the live streams, they were fun. Like, and I'm never gonna say that they weren't fun, but like just sitting in there raging, you know, being negative all the time, like that shit fucked me up. You know what I mean? Like it was fun, but like it fucked me up. It got me into a really bad funk, if I'm being honest. Like it got me into a really negative mindset. And I think I do my best when I'm not in that negative mindset. But it doesn't take much to get me into that negative mindset. You know what I mean? That's good, man. Like as long as you're eventually going to be able to, as long as you're potentially able to see a return from it, I think that's good. Well, I mean, it wasn't even just talking politics. Like I'll still talk politics. It's just like I didn't like I look back at all that stuff, all the content that I produced back then, and I seen how aggressive and angry I was about stuff. You know what I mean? Like I was mad about, like, especially over 2020, like people like literally talking down to me. You know what I mean? Like that made me mad. You know, essentially like treating me like I was less than. Like to have somebody sit there, had to have people that you know and care about to sit there and tell you like, you know, like stay the fuck in your house, boy. Let us do what we got to do, but fuck you. Like that shit pissed me off. And it got me in a really bad mindset. Like I was angry, bro. That's why all that shit was so fun. Like angry me's fun. That right there, bro. That right there. That's the thing, man. Losing everything and almost our lives made you appreciate life, especially the small things you have. I'm exactly like I didn't lose everything that I had, but like to say that 2020 didn't significantly hurt me, I would be lying. Like I didn't lose everything that I owned, but like I did lose a lot. And when you say that to people and they're like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and it's just like, man, F you. You know, but like that's why I try to be, that's why I have the mindset that I have right now of like I'm trying not to let wild and crazy shit affect me. You know what I mean? Like I try not to let, I don't like the negativity of like people complain. Like I don't care what other people are doing. You know what I mean? I like understanding what other people are doing, but like I don't sit there all day, you know, thinking about like, oh, what's Billy Joe Bob over there, the Billy Joe Bob reseller guy, or Billy Joe Bob the pro wrestler, what's he doing? How can I be him? Like, I don't like that shit. Like, I've never been about that stuff. I've always been about trying to be my own person. You know what I mean? You're right, man. The only thing I have control over is what I put in my mind, in my spirit. So I guard what I watch and what I put in my mind. Exactly, man. I feel you on that. I feel you. Like I still watch a lot of politics stuff, but I think I'm smarter when I do talk to people about it nowadays. I talk to them in a smarter way. You know what I mean? Like a couple months back when me and you were talking about stuff. Like I try to do it in a smarter way instead of just being like pow, pow, pow. Like back then, I just wanted to pound it into people's heads. But you can't reach people when you pound stuff into people's heads. Some people you can reach like that, but like most people don't learn. Most people don't think like that. You know what I mean? I also feel nowadays where like I'm more open to being like, yo, man, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about everything I've ever believed. I could be wrong. I don't know. Ooh, Motor City Machine Guns made their debut. Hmm. Sorry, man. I'm watching the Motor City Machine Guns debut. least they got the win. That's kind of cool. Let's see. WWE. Jey Uso confronts Solo. Solo threatens Roman Reigns. Let's see the. There was about on WWE's USA. There was about I think there was about a 6-minute match, but I don't think it was the whole match. Corey it sounds like Corey put him over pretty big, calling him your favorite your favorite tag team's favorite tag team. Corey talked about how Nick Aldis looking to his past to bring in the future. So that was cool, kind of a nod to TNA. That's cool. I'll see if I can't find the full match later on tonight. Maybe they'll post it. I can't wait for the like I'm really interested in seeing what they do with this whole Netflix thing. Like I'm super interested in that. Like I've thought about watching live streaming the pay-per-views and watching them. Obviously, I would have to listen to it with headphones on, or I couldn't show it on the screen or anything like that. Like there's people that do it, but I've thought about doing that. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know if I would have fun doing that. Yeah. I think it's been like I'm not one of those people that complain about everything that happens. You know what I mean? Like there's things that WWE does that I like. There's things that AEW does that I like. There's things that indie wrestling does that I like, and there's things that all of them do that I don't like. You know what I mean? And I think people just need to like chill. You know what I mean? Goes back to what I was saying earlier about all the negativity. That's why, like with the interview series, I try to keep everything positive. in a positive light, because like, man, there's so much negativity out there. So much. And I don't want to put that energy. I don't want to put that energy out anymore. I want to try not to put that energy out. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to. I want to try not to. Because all I can do is try. I can't make any guarantees. Maybe one day somebody's going to piss me off enough to where I pop off about something. But as of right now, like, nah, like, I'm good. Yeah, there's people that do live streams like that a lot. I don't know if I would have fun doing it. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of I've watched a handful of people that do that. There's a couple of people that I watch on social media that do it. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't think it would be something that I would enjoy. Like, I like watching other people do it because I like other people's opinions about wrestling. But I don't know if it would be something fun for me to do, because then I have to be analytical and talk about it. And as you can tell, like, I kind of just want to vibe. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to sit here, hang out, chill, talk to people occasionally here and there. I don't want to have to be like extra, over the top, like, oh my God, that was so cool. That's not really my vibe. But I get it. If that's what people do, that's cool. Other people can do it. Like, I don't care to do it. Now, something that I have thought of, I've been wanting to go to Dave and Buster's for an AEW pay-per-view, yet to go. Yeah, like, that's something like, if and when, whenever I'm able to find a place where I can house the gym and everything like that. Like, that's something that I was thinking about doing, is renting all the pay-per-views and inviting people to come watch, pay a couple of bucks as a door fee type thing. We could sit there and almost like a get together, like a buddy get together, you know what I mean? There was a buddy of mine way back in the day, back in the early 2000s. There was a dude named Nick that I used to hang out with, and he was really like, he was in deep in the wrestling business, like, knew a lot of people, knew a lot of WWE guys, a lot of WCW guys and shit like that. And he used to have a store. It was called the Pro Wrestling Shirt Shop. It was in one of the malls in St. Louis, and he would bring in wrestlers and do autograph signings, and he would also do like, there was a bar, I think it was called the Stratford Inn, maybe, or something like that, and he would rent out the back room, and he would have this big, like, big projector screen, and he would rent all the pay-per-views, and he'd invite people in. Occasionally he would invite, like, he would do autograph signings there, and the wrestlers would sit there and hang out and for a while and watch the pay-per-views and shit like that. It was super cool and it was fun. Like, I would do something like that over having to sit here online and be extra. haven't been to a Dave & Buster's in a long time. Like a very, very long time. But I'm sitting here at 2 hours right now. I think I'm going to bounce out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Might do this again sometime. Might not. You know how I am. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe if people watch this back and they tell me that they liked it, maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. Just sitting here shooting the shit, hanging out. But yeah. If you get this far in the episode, I'm going to call it an episode. Number 129, we're just going to call it that. If you get this far and you watch to the end, or maybe you fast forward to the end, check out all the links. Check out the eBay store. Check out the PayPal. Help me out. Hook me up. Whatever you want to do. This channel's not monetized for all you people who know, you know. So the only way that you can help a brother out is to go to my motherfucking eBay store. So check me out, bros. When I was a kid and I'd go to my cousins and watch WCW pay-per-views, yeah, it was a lot of fun. When I first got with the wife, her family used to get all the WWE pay-per-views. I asked me, yeah, stuff like that's cool, man. I'd love to do something like that again. Like, I'd like to get all my crew together and sit and watch a pay-per-view one day. That'd be fun. But all right, man. Take it easy, Wes. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love, guys. Peace out.